What's good, POV gang? Campov here, y'all. Welcome back to another POV, man. You know what I'm saying? How y'all doing today? Hope y'all doing good, man. I pray everybody doing well. You know, continue to pursue one vision. I ain't gonna cap. I ain't gonna do too much. You know what I'm saying? This might be uncut too. I don't even know. I might make this uncut low key. Either way, man, like I said, I love and I appreciate y'all, everybody watching. Just continue to pursue one vision. And if you're new, you know what I'm saying? Welcome to POVGang. We're on the road to 1K, 10K, 100K, a milli for really. And yeah, let's do it. If y'all haven't watched my previous video, literally my last video, I did that was literally like my first video telling y'all about trading and showing y'all, you know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me screen and strategy stuff. Like just pretty much explaining, my first time explaining how I trade and how I, like, you know what I'm saying, that I day trade and all that stuff, and pretty much showing y'all what I do going into my trades. I really haven't posted no content of me trading until like that vid, and I was pretty much like the test content, my first vid to really get into that. But I really fought with trading, bro. I really love this shit, so I just felt like why not really document my whole journey trading, and that's pretty much what I like doing. So you know what I'm saying, I'm just put y'all on, y'all could put me on and shit. We just elevate together. That's why I said we POV gang, pursue one vision. I ain't gonna say too much. Right now in this video, as y'all can see by the thumbnail and title, I'm basically just gonna be like talking about my 5 trading rules, you know, that I have, like I came up with myself. These are just rules that I pretty much try to stick and go by. Not so much more of my strategy. My strategy, I'm probably gonna make a separate video on that. So let me know if y'all wanna, you know, feel me, a video on like my strategy and all that type of stuff. Top 5 trading rules that I, you know, go by, and, you know, just kind of talk a little bit about them and stuff like that. So without further ado, you know what I'm saying, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn that notification, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, let's do it. First things first, you gotta have a book. Some sort of physical, like, feeling to everything, you know what I'm saying? When you need to talk about this, you need to write things down, you need a book. You know what I'm saying? Because a phone might explode and then everything that you wrote down is gone. This is really like my business book / trading book. Like I literally throw all my business ideas and all of my, like, you know what I'm saying, anything that I really be thinking about business and, you know, trading wise or whatever, I pretty much throw it in here. Nigga. Get a thumbnail though, you know what I'm saying? I need my nigga. How y'all doing, man? I hope y'all doing good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know. Let me, top 5 trading rules. And like I said, these are not strategies, these are not, you know what I'm saying? And then again, this is for beginners. You feel me? So if you're a beginner at trading, you just getting into it, bro, you know, I wouldn't say I highly advise you, and I wouldn't say that I'm giving out financial advice or anything like that, or nothing. These are all my personal thoughts. This is just my personal advice on what I gave myself. And if y'all want to take that and, you know what I'm saying, do whatever y'all want with it. I've been in trading for over a year, but I'm a beginner at actually trading, taking action, and being in the market. Like, I've been in the market for over a long time. Like, actually trading, you know what I'm saying, taking trades, entering, and all that stuff. I'm kind of a beginner at it, but I know what I'm doing. But either way, still got to, you know what I'm saying, still got ways to go, because we ain't profitable yet. You feel me? So, like I said, my last video is I'm going to be the next profitably shit, the way I talk, I'm probably not going to be profitable. I'm going to be the next profitable trader. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. You know what I'm saying? We're just going to get there. Literally document the whole journey so y'all can see that y'all can do it too, bro, because shit, we in this bit together. Rule number 1, max 2 trades a day. My first rule is to take max 2 trades a day, Monday through Friday. And I just feel like that's a great, like, discipline and patience rule. That's pretty much why I feel like that's number 1 on my list, is to take 2 trades, and just also to keep me, you know, level-headed, so I'm not over trading, over leveraging, revenge trading, or over risking my account and stuff like that. You know, just for in the long run, I'm not really thinking and getting a big head with this, because, you know, with trading, you can make who knows about how much money, but you can also lose who knows how much money. You know what I'm saying? So with trading, it's pretty much like, you know, I want to keep myself disciplined, focused, and, you know, patient within the market and within myself moving forward, becoming a profitable trader. Now I feel like, you know, one of the good rules to have as beginners is to not over trade. Really, one of the main things that kills beginner traders, I feel like, or people that's trying to get into trading and they really don't know much, is that they over trade and they just try to do it too much, to try and think that the more you trade, the more you'll get it. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? But it's really not the more you trade, the more you get it. It's like the more discipline, the more focus you have, then the more you'll understand patterns, you'll understand the market, and then you will understand trading even more, because you're not just playing around with it. You're actually taking time to, okay, cool, I took 2 trades, you know, now let me, you know, let's review those 2 trades. How did those do? And then, you know, based off of your previous trades, move on to the next trades. And, you know, max 2 trades Monday through Friday. I think that is a great rule for beginners because, yeah, like, bro, you don't need to be over trading. And then you're a beginner. You don't need to be over trading. You don't need to be risking your account. You don't need to be just losing money and throwing it away. What you need is to honestly understand what you're getting into. I feel like for me, that's pretty much a big rule for me. Like, I need to understand, you know, what I'm getting into and what I'm doing and make sure that I'm focused on the direction I'm going. And I feel like if I'm taking 10 plus trades a day, 15 plus 5 plus, like, it got you all over the place. Like, one day you may take 10 trades, then you might try to take 20 the next day, or you might try to take 30, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like it's not really worth it, especially if you know that you can make it, if you know that what you want is to become profitable, is to make a living off of this, and it's something that you love to do. You know, you only need about 2-3 trades a day, and then you should be good. Why not take 2 trades and then just, you know what I'm saying, move on and not really let it affect you? Because emotions is definitely tied into this, and taking more than 2 trades, I definitely feel like will heighten my emotions, you know, me personally. So max 2 trades a day, that's rule number 1. Rule number 2 kind of goes with rule number 1. Rule number 2 is to journal every trade and progress. I feel like this definitely goes with number 1, because, you know, if you taking max 2 trades a day, it'll be very, very, very easier to journal max 2 trades a day versus trying to journal 10-20 trades a day. Like, cannot really journal those trades unless you just be like, okay, I took 10 trades and I bought 5 of them, sold 5, like, you know what I'm saying? Which that also would, in the long run, it could build up inconsistency within you in the market. You know, you just aren't really consistent with how much you're trading, what you're journaling, what trades you should be journaling, and what are good trades, what are bad trades. You know, like, you may win, but it might not be considered a good trade. You get what I'm trying to say? Or you might lose, but it might be a good trade. It's just, you know, things happen. So journaling every trade and the progress that goes, like, even if it's not a trade, just like, you know, the knowledge that you get. Like I said, have a book, write down any knowledge that you get, write down any, you know, information that you receive that's new and you feel like it could be useful. You know, just journaling all that progress and having like a book or somewhere that you know you can always go to, you know, review everything that you've already done. Because, you know, like I said, time don't wait on no one. So once tomorrow comes, today is automatically gone. But whatever you mark down and whatever you journal today, it will be there for tomorrow so you can review it. You see what I'm saying? So I definitely think, you know, taking 2 max trades a day and then being able to journal those 2 trades is very, very easier. And I feel like as beginners, that just makes the process easier for us or for you to journal and, you know what I'm saying, be able to move forward within the market. You know, like I said, you taking 30 trades, how the hell you gonna, like, just imagine 30 trades a day, you feel me? 2 days you got 60 trades. How the hell is you gonna journal 60 trades in 2 days? You feel me? Like, that's just not, like, that's not even like worth it. Like, you see what I'm saying? And it's like, what are you really trading that much for? Especially when you are a beginner, you feel me? Even if you're not a beginner, I just feel like, you know, if you know that you're doing and you know what you're doing, there's no point in trying to see how much you can get or trying to see what you can't hit. It's about following your rules and following the discipline to be like, okay, cool. Maybe I could have made 10,000 if I would have took 10 trades, but I made 2,000 by sticking to my plan and sticking to, you know what I'm saying? And boom, you good. You feel me? You took 2 trades, you made 2,000, cool. Now the next, you feel me? Over the course of the next 4 days, you can make the same 2,000. Now you got 10 bands. But if you do that one day 10 bands, you might lose it, or you might win it. Then the next day you lose because you over trading. You get what I'm trying to say? I journal every trade and all of my progress, and this is pretty much like my journal. Like, honestly, too. Like, aside from the book I have, like, YouTube and POVGang and just being able to talk on a camera is pretty much my journal as well, because I just, you know, I feel like my journal can also help somebody else, you know, honestly. And by me being a beginner and, you know, uplifting my knowledge in this field, I definitely think the more knowledge I gain, I definitely should share that to the world and to those that are growing up and trying to become a trader or trying to, you know, become anything that you want in life, bro. You can actually do it, because trust me, I've done a lot of different things in my life and I found my calling. You feel me? So look, I'm trying to tell you. And the other things I was doing in life, I could have executed on those if I wanted to, but it's about what you want. I didn't truly want those things. This is what I want. This is why we're here. You feel me? So yeah, that's rule number 2. Rule number 1, max 2 trades. Rule number 2, journal every trade and progress. Not just the trades, the progress, the knowledge, everything that you receive that you have not known. Even if you do know it, Write it down, record yourself saying it, take a screenshot, anything that you can do to make sure that you can always go back and review that. Rule number 3, no emotional attachment to wins/losses. I really feel that number 3 is probably top 2, definitely top 2, and it's number 2. No emotional attachment to wins or losses is like the biggest thing. And I'm pretty sure I was saying that earlier as well, but no emotional attachment. And then I could show y'all too, just so y'all know, like, I'm not capping. Like, to you making a life with trading, to you actually understanding what you got to do and how to move forward, no emotional attachment is probably the biggest key factor into that. Like I said earlier, like, you may think, damn, I could make 10,000. You feel me? You got that emotion, like, that's the emotional attachment. Like, damn, I could make 10,000. Let me try and make 10,000. That's the emotional feeling. Like, your emotions is telling you, like, and it's letting you know, like, damn, like, this is the possibility of what we could be making or what you could be making within a single day. You know, and there's nothing wrong with having those thoughts, but it's the emotional attachment. Like I said, instead of reaching and over leveraging, over risking, over trading, and having too much emotions into it to try and get 10,000, no emotional attachment will be like, okay, cool, you can get 10,000 if you just hit 5 days with $2,000 trades. That's still 10,000. You see what I'm saying? No emotional attachment will show like, okay, cool, I don't need, like, yes, it would be nice. Yes, everybody would love 10, 20, 30, 40, 100 racks a day. You feel me? But no emotional attachment is what will really help, because say you do make that 10, I'm pretty sure you're going to be emotional like, damn, I can't believe I made this. Like, let me try and make more, and then you might lose it all. And that's facts. And that's facts. Like, people with emotional attachment, once they get whatever their emotions are attached to, they're gonna try and get more. They're gonna, oh, I need more, because that's how they feel. That's the emotion behind it. Like, they don't like, look, if you really love trading, I can make $1 with trading. That's all. Like, that's shit, I made something. Like, you get what I'm trying to say? Like, no emotions. Like, it ain't like you can't celebrate, oh, I won. You know, you can't, because then too, like I said, no emotional attachment to wins or losses. Because if you lose, people have a very bad emotion. You know, us as humans, we don't like to lose. We don't want to fail. We don't, you know what I'm saying? But it is inevitable, which is with trading, you have to have zero emotional attachment to your wins and losses, because you have to just treat them the same. Of course, they're not the same. Some is wins, some is losses, but you have to treat them the same within your emotion. You cannot be too overexcited and too greedy when you win, but not feel that way when you lose. Like, shit, when I lose, yes, who wants to be, but I want to be overexcited to be like, damn, like, why did I lose this trade? I want to be greedy to, what can I do to fix this trade the next time, or what can I do to better my psychology when I get in the market the next day, or whatever the case. Like, I want to be greedy to be better. You want to have emotional attachment to yourself of becoming better, a better you. Because if you have emotional attachment to your wins and losses, that's all you're going to look at. Did I win today? Did I lose today? And for some people, and like, you know, us people, we don't like losing. So some people's going to give up. They lose one day, they're done. Some people would give up. A lot of people have given up. You know, they don't even make it to a year, a month, a week. You know, they lose. They don't know. They say it's too hard, too confusing. They give up, which is why you should not have no emotional attachment to really trading in general. Unless you really love this, then that's your emotional attachment right there. You know you love trading. That's all you need. You don't need nothing else from that. You feel me? You don't care about the ones that you love trading. Losses is a part of trading. So if you love trading, then you're going to love the losses. You feel me? So it's like, whatever it is you want to do, as long as you love it, you won't care about the losses. Like, don't you think NFL players, like, they be salty they lost the Super Bowl, but do you think they really care that they lost the Super Bowl? Because they still playing in the league. Like, they're going to play next season to try and get another one. They going to go back to practice to try and get better. They going to be like, why the hell didn't we win the Super Bowl this year? We need to do it. Like, it ain't like, damn, we lost the Super Bowl, I'm finna retire. You feel me? They don't do it like that. They love football. They love what they do. So even if they fucking lose, even if a nigga get drafted to the worst team that's not winning, he's still likely going to play because he loved the game. He loved football. He loved being in that field. You see what I'm saying? Whether they win or lose, whether he's on the best team or the worst team, they're going to love playing football either way. Same thing with trading. No matter what's going on, win or losses, because that is a part of the game. That is a part of what you're trying to do. You have to honestly love whatever it is you're pursuing. You could work 100 times more than somebody else, but that don't mean you will get the same outcome as them. They might get a better outcome than you, and you put in more work. But this is the thing, if you keep putting in more work and only not think about the outcome or what you're gonna get out of it, keep putting in the work, eventually your outcome is gonna be what you're looking for. If you get what I'm trying to say, bro, let me know, bro. Like, let me know, bro, for real, because like I'm really speaking some shit. No emotional attachment. Trade isn't going anywhere. Win isn't going anywhere. A loss isn't going anywhere. It's all a part of the game. You have to love the game. Rule number 4 is discipline. My discipline may be different from yours. That doesn't mean it's not discipline. Even if I have a different way of disciplining myself, it's still discipline. You may have a different way of disciplining yourself. It's still like, discipline is key. Patience is key. Focused mindset. Keep a very disciplined, focused mindset. Like, driven mindset. Don't give up. Discipline. You have to be disciplined enough to not give up, to not let up. Most people won't even get up, but they'll let up off the gas. Like, they pushing the gas real hard, then they start letting it up. Like, you know what, let me try and do something else. Let me see if something else will work, because this ain't working out. You cannot let up. You cannot give up. Discipline, patience is key. Focused mindset. Don't give up and just build, bro. Like, with this trading shit, like I said, you can't expect to try and get rich in fucking 2 weeks. You have to build that. So all the 2 years of hard work, you might get rich one day for the 2 years of hard work that you put in, that you built. You built 2 years worth of foundation. So now in that 3rd year, that, you feel me? Now I can come and reward you for the foundation that you've built. You know, and the one who can reward you is the man above. You feel me? Like I said, even with trading, like, yes, it's the market. The Lord is really what puts you in that market. If you're watching this video right now, I mean, why do you think you're watching the video? Like, you thinking, oh shit, I'm about to just watch Campov because he didn't turn the, I mean, shit. If that's because you seen the video, I mean, you feel me? It's a trading video, bro. You probably been seeing hella trading videos. You probably been getting signs. God wouldn't put you in something that you could not handle, that you could not ultimately pursue if that's what you want. But either way, continue to fucking build. You feel me? Like, continue to build. That's the only way you can really elevate. You can't elevate without building something below you. Like, an elevator can't go up if it has no floors at the bottom. I'm just saying though, because y'all might think the elevator can't go up if it don't have no floors at the top, but an elevator don't start at the top. That shit starts at the bottom. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, see, that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Some of y'all won't even understand, but I'm trying to tell y'all, you have to build ground up. You gotta be like something like that. You gotta be like a building. You gotta be something that you gotta put yourself in the shoes of something else that was created. Like you were created, man. You think that God just through you? No, he built you. He built you up to whoever you are right now, today, watching this video. Rule number 4, discipline, focused mindset, don't give up, and continue to build in whatever it is that you want to do in life, man. I know this video is pretty much about trading rules, and I just want to say this. This is for anything that you want to do in life, bro. You can apply these rules to anything, bro. Max 2 trades, shit, that can mean, you know, max 2 hours of doing this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Journal everything. You can journal anything. You can journal your progress of whatever you want. Like, these rules could realistically be applied to anything as long as you just use them for what you're trying to do properly. You know what I'm trying to say? So, moving to the last rule, number 5. Trust the process. Trust God. That's it. All you have to do is your part. You have to do your part. You have to trust the process. You have to stay disciplined. You cannot be emotionally attached to everything. You have to journal everything and make sure that you're really making progress with what it is you're trying to do. And you have to make sure you're not over trading or over risking whatever it is you want to in life. Don't even over risk your own life for something that's not worth it. The moment you start not trusting the process and trying to do things that you think will work, that's when everything will fall. That's when the Lord cannot help you in the way that he really wants to help you, because you're not really putting your trust and faith into him. You're not really trusting the process that he set in front of you. See, like, look, me, if I really wasn't trusting the process, I probably wouldn't be standing here right now or sitting here right now. Like, what the hell am I talking about? I probably wouldn't be sitting here right now if I didn't trust the process. If I didn't think that this would help me get to the next level and help somebody else get to the next level, I wouldn't be here right now. If I truly didn't have my faith in the man above, in my creator, I would not be here right now trusting the process, talking about my 5 trading rules for beginners that I believe y'all should adapt as well. But you want to know something? The creator brought me here for this. Like I said, y'all, trusting the process and trusting God, bro, that's the main key to whatever it is you want in life. And that's why I say these trading rules can be applied to anything in life, bro. Whatever you want to do in your life, man, you can apply these rules to that. You just have to apply them. You have to take action. You have to trust the process. Like, everything in life is a process. Everything is a cycle. That's a process. A process is like, it has to go through something in order to get to the next stage, or it has to go through this in order to get to that, or it has to do this in order for this to happen. So we have to trust the process that the moon is going to go down in order for the sun to come back up. But we trust the process every damn day that it is going to happen. We trust the process, right? We trust that the moon is going to go down and the sun is going to come back up, and then the sun is going to go down and the moon is going to come back up. And we trust that process every single day. So why can't you trust the process that the Lord has set in front of you? And that's rule number 5, y'all. That's my top 5 trading rules as a beginner, bro. And honestly, like, I'm going to be the next profitable trader. Whether you like it or not, it's just about you going to be with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just trying to tell y'all, bro, we really in this shit for real. You have to pursue one vision. That should have been one of my rules, but that's my lifetime rule. That's my life rule, is to pursue one vision. I'm going to continue to pursue one vision. I'm going to continue to pursue the vision that I want for myself, that the Lord has given me. Because if the Lord didn't give it to me, I would not have this vision. I only have this vision because my creator has created it for me. You only have the vision that you have because the creator has created it for you. That's why you're sitting up in your head thinking. That's why you're probably watching this video. That's probably why you've been really contemplating, like, damn, should I really start this thing? Or I don't know if I'm really good at it. But the fact that you're even thinking about starting it, come on now. The Lord has gave you the idea. Now all you have to do is trust the process that comes with the idea and execute, man. You feel me? That being said, man, I hope y'all enjoyed today's video. We're on the road to 1K, 10K, 100K, a milli. But really, I'm gonna catch y'all on this POV. They do it.
Maybe I was wrong about this shit. Yeah, this light shit swear it hit. Think about my nigga. When I lost you, my light took a hit. Daily smoke is I ask myself, am I meant for this? Just keep rolling up, don't know why, but I'm facing it. Tatted on my wrist, loyalty to gang, you know I'm lit. I can't help this shit, filled with so much pain, ain't faking it. Brody caught the whip, now we back to back, we making it. Money on my mind, opportunities, I'm taking it. Trying to remember all them days. It was cold as fucking, we ain't had nowhere to stay, no, we couldn't even ask for help, no, all these folks outside be lame. We had to run it up and had to do it our own way. One day woke up and prayed to God, and then I finally found my lane. Cause I was in the dark, I swear like I was in a cave, and then I finally found my spark. See, now we having hella pay. You want with us from the start, it's tatted, rarely be arcade. Maybe I was wrong about this shit. Yeah, this light shit swear it hit. Think about my nigga. When I lost you, my light took a hit. Daily smoke is I ask myself, am I meant for this? Just keep rolling up, don't know why, but I'm facing it. Tatted on my wrist, loyalty to gang, you know I'm lit. I can't help this shit, filled with so much pain, ain't faking it. Brody caught the whip, now we back to back, we making it. Money on my mind, opportunities, I'm taking it. Move my mama out of state, had to copper some East State. Yeah, you know she living great, don't know why people wanna hate. Ain't no food up on they plate, niggas ain't touching no pay. Just keep praying for better days. All you gotta have is faith. Having faith in nonsense gonna bring you back to earth, okay? You don't really know about that. He ain't woke this nigga bait. Down back, gotta fall my ass. Had to go and change my fate. I was losing all my faith. Maybe I was wrong about this shit. Yeah, this light shit swear it hit. Think about my nigga. When I lost you, my light took a hit. Daily smoke is I ask myself, am I meant for this? Just keep rolling up, don't know why, but I'm facing it. Tatted on my wrist, loyalty to gang, you know I'm lit. I can't help this shit, filled with so much pain, ain't faking it. Brody caught the whip, now we back to back, we making it. Money on my mind, opportunities, I'm taking it. Opportunities, I'm taking it. Remember then all the days up in the trenches making it.